Some investment books try to sell you on the thrill of beating the market. JohnCBogle never bothered with such theatrics. If anything, he took the opposite approach, insisting that the art of investing wasn't a game of conquest but a craft of patience. In The Art of Investing, or at least the spirit of such a title, Bogle offers a kind of anti-self-help manual for the impatient investor. No bold proclamations about doubling your money in 12 months. No promises of secret stock picks. Instead, he offers something far rarer, a philosophy of investing that works for decades, not just market cycles. Bogle's voice is calm, almost parental. You can tell he's seen too many bright-eyed investors get swallowed by the same mistakes, chasing hot stocks, following market gurus, and believing that risk could somehow be outsmarted. He tells you plainly, you will not beat the market and you shouldn't try. The moment you accept this, you open yourself to the real art of investing, a quiet discipline built on costs, compounding, and common sense. The market is your partner, not your prey. One of Bogle's great strengths as a thinker is that he treats the stock market as a living ecosystem, not a casino. The market is unpredictable in the short term, but in the long run, it reflects the growth of real businesses making real products and profits. If you own the whole market, through broad, low-cost index funds, you are effectively hitching your wagon to human productivity itself. This approach strips away the romance of finding the next apple. There's no haystack needle obsession here. As Bogle famously put it, don't look for the needle, by the haystack. It sounds almost boring, until you realize boring is where most millionaires are quietly made. Costs, the silent killer. If Bogle has a villain in his story, it's not inflation, not recessions, not even bear markets. It's fees. Brokerage commissions, fund management costs, advisor percentages, the croupier's take, as he calls it, quietly siphon away your wealth. Over decades, even a 1% annual fee can devour nearly a third of your potential returns. Bogle treats costs with the seriousness of a surgeon treating infection. Eliminate them early or they'll fester. This is why he championed low-cost index funds long before they were fashionable. For him, every dollar you don't pay in fees is a dollar that can compound quietly for your future self. Simplicity is the ultimate edge. Bogle didn't just create a low-cost investing revolution. He created a mental one. He argued that the simplest portfolio, a mix of stocks and bonds rebalanced occasionally, will outperform the vast majority of investors over time. And yes, that includes many professionals with fancy degrees and expensive suits. In his world, simple doesn't mean unsophisticated. It means resilient. Complexity is fragile. Simple systems endure. And endurance is what wealth building is really about. The war against emotion. If simplicity is one enemy of bad investing, emotional discipline is the other. Bogle warns that human psychology is often the true downfall of investors. Fear makes us sell at the bottom. Greed makes us chase at the top. His solution is as unsentimental as it is effective. Set a plan, automate it if possible, and refuse to let market noise dictate your moves. This stay-the-course mentality feels almost quaint in an age of meme stocks and daily trading alerts. But that's exactly why it works. Bogle knows the market rewards patience and punishes drama, a philosophy that outlives its creator. What makes Bogle's approach remarkable is that it doesn't depend on him being in the room. There's no special market insight that dies with the man. His philosophy is a blueprint anyone can follow. Buy broad, hold long, keep costs low, and don't get emotional. That's it. It's deceptively simple, which is why many dismiss it in favor of flashier strategies. But history keeps proving Bogle right. The Vanguard Index Fund, once mocked as Bogle's folly, is now one of the most successful investment products in history, precisely because it embodies his principles. Final thoughts: the quiet art. If the art of investing teaches us anything, it's that real investing genius doesn't come from knowing what the market will do next week. It comes from knowing what you will do for the next 40 years. Bogle's art is the art of subtraction, removing complexity, cutting costs, silencing noise. It's a long game, too long for the impatient. But for those who play it, the rewards are more than just financial. They are the rewards of a life lived without the constant anxiety of, what's next? In the end, Bogle's work is less about money and more about trust. Trust in the market, trust in time, and trust in yourself to stay the course. That, more than anything, might be the real masterpiece. Humor in the serious work. What I appreciate about Shojai is that he's not humorless about all this. He knows we live in the real world, where even the most zen intentions can be derailed by traffic jams, screaming toddlers, or a boss who thinks urgent means, I forgot to plan ahead. He tells stories of his own failures. Moments where he, the urban monk himself, got sucked into the same chaos he warns us about. Instead of pretending these slip-ups don't happen, he treats them as proof that this work is a practice, not a permanent achievement. You're not going to win at stopping time. You're going to keep showing up for it moment after moment. Final thoughts: you can't stop time, but you can stop wasting it. By the end of The Art of Stopping Time, you realize the title is a bit of a wink. Shojai isn't promising to freeze the clock like some sci-fi hero. What he's offering is even better: the ability to make time feel full again. His message is deceptively simple. Be present, say no more often, slow down, but the execution is profound. You walk away from this book not with a rigid schedule or a color-coded calendar, but with a set of mental tools for stepping into each moment like it actually matters. Because it does. Shojai leaves you with this subtle but powerful truth: your life is not made of years or months or even days. It's made of moments. And the art of stopping time is, at its heart, the art of noticing them before they're gone.